Hello guys, Mr. Orange here, and welcome back to another video of City Skylines. So we're finally back in our amazing city of Orangewood, and in today's video I'm actually gonna do some small improvements, or how to say, we're gonna do some small changes to make our city a little bit better. Because if you cannot see with our city, it's like, how to say, complaining a lot and doing random things what it doesn't have to do, and if you cannot see, you know, there's a lot of things going on. But let me actually first show you the change. Okay, let me first show you the changes that I actually did in this city, because I actually did two small changes because, you know, I was not recording and I want to do these changes while I was not recording, you know, just for you guys. So I pretty much have that out of the way. So if you cannot see, guys, I actually have a district for our office buildings, and it's actually called Noto District. So yeah, I know some of the time in my mind I actually have some random names that to call my you know, districts or areas. So let me show you the district that I actually have made. So this is pretty much a district, you know, the shops and everything like that, that's gonna be connected to. And this is pretty much not the district, you know, we will, you know, I will expand it a little bit more. I will maybe expand this district if we're willing to put more office buildings towards here, like, you know what I mean. So I pretty much named this, you know, district Noto or whatever. You know, I even can't say it by myself, but you know, actually, like, the name is kind of quirky, but you know, I like it. And let me actually show you the last change of what I did is actually move all these sewage treatment, or what is it actually called? Let me actually take a look how it is called. It's actually called a water treatment plant. I actually moved them all the way to here. Because if you cannot see, the water here, it's actually kind of dirty, and it actually looks kind of ugly. And so what I actually did is actually remove them, all of them, just, you know, or put them in a different area. And what I thought in my mind is actually putting them right here, so it's not gonna pollute all this, you know, water and all these things. So people will be they will be a little bit more happier. You know, the water will be a little bit cleaner, and for the most part, you know, people will be happy, and I'll be happy that all these, you know, water treatment plants will be here. And I actually put a wind turbine because these guys don't have any power, so I actually just did that. And yeah, I pretty much connect them all of these sewage, how to say it, I actually connect them with a water pipes. I actually connect them, all of them, if you cannot see, to this pipe, and then pretty much we will see them in a second working. So let me actually put the game in normal time. You know, let's actually get right into this video, and actually let's go ahead and make some small improvements. Okay, stop complaining about power. There you go. Let's actually fast forward the time. There you go. Now you have your power. Good, good, good. So, let me see. Is there nothing? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of complaints. Okay, stop complaining. Thank you. Okay. Now you happy? Okay. Okay, that was something pretty bad that happened there, but you know, now you don't have to worry about that. Let me actually destroy this abandoned building, like always. In pretty much every video, pretty much have to at least destroy one, you know, factory building. You know, it sounds pretty sad, but still, you know, things happen in our cities. Things, you know, happen. You know what I mean. But if you didn't, so what I was actually thinking about doing in this video is actually moving all these water piping stations, or water pumping stations. And what I was actually thinking about doing is actually moving them all the way to here, onto this island. And you're right now thinking to yourself, why? Because if you cannot see, guys, like, it's pretty much sucking all of our water. And if you cannot see, like, there's like a lot of water here, and then like if you go here, there's like a little hill, and then, you know, like, there's nothing of water here. There's like a little river. So what I was actually thinking about doing is actually moving them all the way to a different space, you know, area. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Let me actually relocate all these water pumping stations all the way to this island, this, you know, random little island. So let me actually go ahead and place one right here. There you go. And then let's actually go ahead. Let me actually do that to all of these. You know, I'm not gonna leave one or two there. I'm just gonna move all of them towards this space. So yeah, it's gonna be a big improvement, and it's not gonna produce that many. A lot of noise pollution for these people. And I hope these people will be a little bit happier, because then they have a little bit of less noise pollution. And you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and do that right here. I just want them to be close together. There you go. And then how much do we have here? Okay, we have 4 more, so 4 more to go, and then we're gonna stop doing that because I bet it's right now kind of boring what I'm doing right now. But you know, we always have to do small improvements. You know, we have to change. So let's go all the way to here. Move that towards there. Let me see. Perfect. And let me actually find another one, or not find one, but let me get the 2 last ones, and then we will stop doing this. Okay, I want you to be close together. There you go. Let me get the last one. There you go. And then we're gonna stop doing that because I'm actually thinking about doing another improvement into our city, so we don't have to worry about that. Perfect. So, okay, it looks kind of ridiculous, but you know, still, it's not gonna, you know, nobody, like everybody will be pretty much happy. There's like, you know, it's in the middle of nowhere. So let's go ahead and connect all these water pumping stations all the way to here. I'm actually gonna connect them all the way to our city. So let's go ahead and do that right here. For some reason I can't do it, but okay, let's try to do this. Okay, for some reason it's saying slope too steep. Why are you saying that? Okay, that's pretty weird. For some reason it's saying like it's too steep, but it's not. Hang on, can I actually connect you towards here? No. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, yeah, we can do this. Okay. There you go. Okay, this looks kind of a mess, but still, it's gonna do. Oh no! Oh, I forgot about something. We actually have pretty good power here, so let's go ahead and give them some power. Let me give them a wind turbine. Something simple. Okay, and then we're gonna have a lot of complaints from people. You don't have water. Okay, calm down. You will get your water in a second. Okay, we have a lot of people complaining. Okay, there you go. You have your water. Stop complaining. There you go. Now you're all happy. And then what I'm actually gonna do is actually destroy all these water piping, or how to say it, you know, water thingies. You know what I mean. So let's go ahead and do that right here. And then this little pipe, and then there you go. So, we should actually maybe expand this little area right here. We should actually go ahead and do that right now. So, let's go ahead and do that all the way to here. There you go. And what I was actually thinking about doing here is actually placing more shops. That's always a good thing. Because our industry is still complaining about their shops. You know, they're not complaining about their shops, but their factories, because they can't transport all of these goodies and whatever. So, yeah. Are they actually connected? Yes, they are connected to Umber Heights. Okay, that's a good area. That's a very good area to live in. But I'm actually gonna make this area a little bit bigger. There we go. So now you're all connected. There you go. Now I see some shops getting built. That's good to see. I'm actually gonna make this area just a little notch bigger. There you go, and I think that's big enough. Go ahead and do that towards here, and there you go. So, so now all of our water pumping stations, they're not anymore here, and that's actually pretty good because now we have a little bit. Now we can place more shops and whatever. Ooh, I actually forgot about something. We should actually give them some water, otherwise they will kind of be unhappy with that. Go, give you some water. Good. So, let's see. What improvements should we actually do? Another improvement that we can do. We could maybe start doing some big improvements. We should actually maybe start moving. We should actually maybe try to place like a lot of shops. Let's try to just fit everything. Let's try to fit like every shop. I'm not gonna place any more here because if you cannot see, we have a lot of shops around here. But what I was actually thinking about doing here is actually placing here all of our shops, because I actually read about something. If you place like all these commercial shops right here, they don't get like, you know, immune by the pollution or whatever. Like if you put here like, you know, how to say, if you put like here residential or something like that, they will be pretty much sick all the time because, you know, it's pretty much pollution, and that's kind of bad for these people. But let me see How's our ground pollution doing here? Because let me see. Yeah, if you cannot see, it's actually not bad, but at the same time, it's like kind of like nah. I don't know. Should I actually place like here commercial shops? Should I really do that? I'm not sure. You know, let's actually go ahead and do that. I just want to see. Let me actually place a small little shop right here. Let me actually see if this doesn't do a lot of, you know, if it actually does something. Because okay, we have a lot of traffic here because people are coming from their homes, you know. So there you go. I see some shops getting built. That's good to see. So, what improvements should we actually do right now? Like, I don't know what improvement we can do, pretty much. Oh, that's true. I actually forgot about something. We should actually maybe make some, we should actually maybe place a taxi stand, because I bet all these people need a transportation. But, oh, no, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, in the previous video, I actually told you that I'm actually gonna place a, how's it called? I was thinking about, you know, in the previous video, I actually told you guys that I'm actually gonna place a bus lane, but actually I forgot about it. I'm so sorry about that. Oh my god, I'm kind of doing dumb stuff, but you know, let's not talk about that anymore. Let's actually place 2 taxi stands. Let's actually go ahead and do that, just to make it a little bit more pretty. How to say it? Yeah, that looks fine. So I hope some taxis will come in a second. So now we have some public transport for all these people who are coming. Okay, we actually have 8 passengers coming towards our city. That's not a lot, but still, it's something, you know. It's not the most busiest city in the world, but, you know. I think it's a little bit of a busy city, but still, you know. So, I see some commercial shops getting built. But I don't see they're complaining about the ground pollution, so let me actually go ahead and destroy that. It doesn't look like they're complaining a lot about it, so we could eventually maybe make this whole area into shops. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Let's actually go ahead and do that. That's actually a pretty good idea. So let me actually just put a lot of shops around this area. So that's gonna be pretty good for our industry area and all of our people who live here. So it's kind of a good improvement. I should actually maybe hang on. Let me actually try to do this. Let me take out a brush and actually brush this little area right here. Okay, I don't want that. Nope. God damn it. There you go. So now we're gonna have more commercial buildings, and that means more happy people and you know, more traffic. But still, you know, it couldn't have been worse because, wow, look how much traffic do we have here. But you know, pretty much every city has a traffic, like a pretty big traffic jam. Like, in the city where I live, there's like a lot of traffic jams and whatever. Like, pretty much every city has that, you know. I can't complain, you know. If you cannot see, like, our traffic isn't doing not bad, but at the same time, it's kind of like, nah. Kind of bad. But still, it couldn't have been worse. Like, if you cannot see in our city center, there's like nothing of traffic. I'm pretty happy. Like, if you cannot see, back then when I actually created our city right here, if you didn't know, New Orange, I actually created the city, but if you didn't remember, we had so much traffic on this little road right here. Like, if you cannot see this road right here, we actually had a lot of traffic. It actually backed up all the way to here, somewhere like here, like that. And it was kind of bad because I was kind of worried that we're gonna actually have a lot of traffic. But it's actually doing fine, so we really don't have to worry about that. I'm actually pretty happy we don't have to worry about that. But you know, city's doing great. I'm actually pretty happy about that. So, how's our train system doing here? 32 people last week. That's not bad. Let me see how much people are using this train station. Wow, that's a lot of people. 192. That's good to see. That's pretty good to see that people are using this thingy right here, train station in Orange Square. That's actually pretty good to see. And how many people are right now using Linden Square's train station? 190? That's actually not bad, you know? People are using it. I'm actually pretty happy about that, but not a lot of people are using it in our city, because if you cannot see, we actually have a lot of public transport in our city, so yeah. We don't, you know, people can maybe take the bus and maybe it's a little bit faster than the train. Or maybe like a little bit faster. I don't know, but you know. Okay, let's see. So I see industry is actually kind of complaining a little bit less. That's actually good to see. Yeah, our shops are actually kind of not complaining about it. That's actually kind of a good thing to see. But the problem is, we will actually have a little bit of a traffic problem here. But, you know, it could have been worse. Let's see. What can we do here? There's not a lot to do. We could maybe, let's see. Okay, that looks kind of ridiculous. Like, look how high are like the pumping station. Almost looks like a little skyscraper with like two large pipes. But you know, it does the job done. You know, it does something. So there we go. Get removed. Our water is flowing very good. I see a lot, you know, a little bit more water if you cannot see. Everything's doing great. There you go. Everything's doing amazingly great. I'm actually pretty happy our city is actually doing fine, but not amazingly. You know, I'm saying, like, how to say, like, it's doing kind of good and kind of not good at the same time, you know? But it's getting somewhere, so yeah. Let's see, do we need any fire stations? That's actually a good question. We could place another one, but let me see, do we need any clinics? Good question. We could maybe place another one. We can maybe go ahead and do that, because there's not a lot of clinics. There's only like 2. So we could maybe place another one like right here in our, you know, in a little shopping district in Linden Square or Mountain District. I don't know what is between, but let's go ahead and place it right there. There you go, more happy people. Good to see. Let's see, let me take a look at education, because education is always important. So, looks like our high schools are actually kind of overflowing. Or not overflowing, but kind of like, you know, they're kind of full, but let me see. Yeah, it's kind of getting full. We should actually maybe place another one, but for some reason all these people don't want to learn. Come on, kids, get learned. Go to the high school. We have a lot of educated people and 8 uneducated people. That's actually in one house. What is this house? Is this like a duplex or what is this? Looks like a, I don't know. It's actually a pretty nice house. Looks like kind of like Italian style house. I don't know. Looks kind of like you know, kind of like that. So, looks like our industry is still complaining, you know, I can't do much about it, but still, it's gonna complain, it's gonna do, a lot of stuff. So, how's our, thingy doing, Linden Square? I don't see any complaints, but what I was thinking about doing is actually maybe destroying some power lines, sorry about that. Let's actually destroy this one, so it's a little bit more shorter. What how to say it? Oh, actually, let's go ahead and do that. Maybe a good idea. We should actually maybe destroy this one, and actually connect this one right here, so it doesn't look that ugly anymore. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Let me connect that towards here. Okay, I'm not gonna destroy this house, but let's go ahead and connect that towards here. There we go, now they have some power, and now it's gonna not look that ugly, this bridge, you know, with like a power line next to it, so it looks a little bit more better, you know. Looks not bad. So, what can we do? Oh yeah, we have another power line. Oh no. We should actually maybe expand this road a little bit and maybe place a little bit more commercial buildings. Let's actually try to do that. Nope, it's gonna go downwards. That's bad. But still, you know, it's gonna still, it doesn't look that ugly, you know, a little bit, but you know, it's not bad. We should actually maybe expand our farming area right here a little bit, maybe, because there's not a lot of going on here. And should we actually place more farms? Like, I'm not sure. Should we actually do that? I don't know. We should. Nah, no. Like, no. Let's actually don't do that because it's gonna create more jobs and more people will, industry will stop. They will complain a little bit more because, But for some reason, they're still complaining. Like, come on, there's like a lot of shopping districts right here, and they're still complaining about it. But the good thing, I'm pretty happy about that. These shops are actually not complaining because they're like right next to like a, how to say it, a pretty, pretty busy industry section right here. But they're not complaining about it. I'm actually pretty happy about that. So I'm actually gonna leave them alone. These shopping districts. I'm actually gonna leave them alone and do their thing, like always. So there's not a lot to do for right now. There's really not a lot to do for right now in this video. But we did some small improvements. We actually moved all of our, very dirty sewage. Or what is it called? I'm just forgetting names. I'm very sorry about that. But let me see. Water treatment plant. Yeah, we actually moved them all the way to here, and then yeah. If you cannot see, actually, our water is actually much cleaner. It actually looks pretty cool. And this water can be dirty. Like I don't care. This water can be dirty. And we actually moved all of our water pumping stations all the way to here. So it's gonna look a little bit more better. Not gonna produce that much noise pollution. Wow, our water is actually kind of wow, that's actually pretty close to this road. It's almost like a little beach area. I actually like this because we actually remove all these. Wow, okay, this water is actually getting kind of close. Not lying, because we actually moved all these water pumping stations and actually now they're actually sucking all these water. They're actually right now getting all this water from this area and not anymore from here. Because look how much water do we have? It's almost like a legitimate river, not anymore like pretty empty. But now this looks very cool. There's our traffic. There's our all of our business trucks and whatever. They're doing their job. I see a lot of big buildings here. What is going on here? Operating normally. A lot of people are happy and good to see. Industry is still complaining. I really have to research what is happening to this industry because they're still complaining about their thingies and all their goodies. They're still in their factories, but I really have to research why is it happening because we have a lot of shops laying around. We have not like laying around, but just sitting there and doing business. So I don't know why they're still unhappy. We have a lot of shops and everything like that. So yeah. So how's our thingy doing here? Okay, they're not building a lot of skyscrapers here, or not a lot of buildings here. But come on, get started and build some more skyscrapers. I would like to see that. Mallow Hills is doing great. I don't see any complaints. See some pretty nice buildings. Actually, the thing that I like about Mallow Hills, it's like it's such a quiet community. But like right here, there's like a lot of noise and whatever. But like it's actually a pretty quiet community, and that's what this is the thing that I like about City Skylines. Like you can build whatever you want, but it needs to be perfect. So I think this is my most successful district that I actually made right now. Like I don't see any complaints. Otherwise this is our worst district that I actually made. A lot of people complaining and blah blah blah, everything like that. Okay, no, I don't want to destroy the coal power plant, that's for sure. But I'm actually gonna end this video right here in a few minutes. But let me see if we don't have any more things going on here. Doesn't look like it, but we have a little bit more fires and some dead bodies lying around, But I'm actually gonna end this video right here, so let me actually pause the game. And let me actually go to our bridge and actually record this beautiful area. Or actually, hang on, not record this, but I'm already recording, but just let's actually have a beautiful view of this amazing city. So I pretty much have nothing to say. So we actually did some small improvements into the city, like nothing that big, but just small little casual things. But we did something, and you know, and it kind of helped our city, but at the same time not. But you know, still, it actually helped a little bit. So yeah, guys, I'm actually gonna end this video right here. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. It would be very appreciated if you do that. That would be pretty amazing of you. And yeah, guys, see you in the next video of City Skylines. Bye.